Hello everyone, my name is Szamer and welcome to my first look review on GameDev Beatdown. So, description, this game is a 2D turn-based narrative game about game development with procedurally generated progression. Make day-to-day decisions that affect the outcome of your games, your studios and your employees' well-being. Be a bastion of all that's good in the games industry, or crunch like there is no tomorrow. Beware though, your colleagues will fight your decisions every step of the way. So yeah, its developer is QYJO. It's based in India. Didn't know that. Release date says January 2020, but it came out in April. And it's 1850 Australian. It says the regular price here is USD is $13, so that's probably the conversion rate. And yeah, it's on Steam and on the App Store apparently. So yes, we will get a colleague game jam is in a college game jam is in session. Perfect place to insert a tutorial. Places everyone, remember your goddamn lines. Our hero is mute. I just got that. So this is a game about game develop. Sure. Not very original, eh? I mean, I think there's only a few of them around. Oh, there's turn-based combat? Sweet! This section will serve as your tutorial and provide a pointless backstory for you. A game jam is an activity where you and your friends cobble together a game in a short time. Your objective here is to make a roguelike game in 4 days. Looks like you just received mail. Good luck! A meeting has been set up in one of the classes, starting in 5 minutes. Jesus, those people look savage. Made the meeting in time. Everyone is excited and hoping to make a splash at this year's game jam. The meeting has been going on for an hour and all anyone has heard is Chad's idea on making a game about biker babies fighting invisible monsters. I mean, that's your next game, Dev. I suggest that the game be about invisible monsters fighting invisible monsters, which seems to have triggered He challenges me to a battle. Art department and design department. Oh god, that's... See, as a developer myself, I'm literally every single thing except for animation. So, animation can go fuck itself, but I'm with everything else. That's my life. This place is too bland for battle. Let's get comfortable in the apocalypse. Why is Chad wearing a fur coat? Why are my hands like that? Excellent, let's begin. Jesus Christ, Chad. Combat here follows turn-based format. Each turn you will have actions available to you. Let's try to attack the opponent with your arguments. Argue. I just fisted him. Your argument made some impact. If the enemy's stress tolerance reaches 0, you win. Oh, so it's not health, it's stress. Okay. Interesting. Wait, you didn't think it would be that easy, did you? Opponents can argue back. Keep an eye on your stress tolerance as well. Try this now. This is a shield. It will protect you from damage. Okay. Ha! Great job. One last thing. All actions consume action points shown in to the right of the action. If you have more action points than an action needs, you can divide the strategy to strategize your moves. Is that how many? No, I'm guessing that's how many turns, and that's how many action points? Yeah, I got 2 action points. Ah, okay. So it's basically like a speed thing in a way. Ha! That was great. Now onwards to victory. What? How about I just keep beating the crap out of him? I'm gonna beat the crap out of the art department. After a whole hour of arguing, we have consensus. Chad has an epiphany and probably realizes why his idea was horrible for a 4-day game jam. We settle on the topic of an argument dungeon, where the player argues and blah blah blah. The rest of the day is spent on discussion and fast food. Oof. Well, the game just got a lot prettier. This is your project management area. You make progress on the game by choosing which event to deal with next. Get to the end to launch the game. Okay. Next is information about your game's current progress. The stats change with each decision you make. Higher the stats, better the odds of the game succeeding. Okay, so these are the stats, I'm assuming, behind my face. You don't really need to say it, it's... yeah. Nothing really there at the moment. Okay, so now it's actually showing what's behind my face. Now I have to move it. Future me, you know what to do. Graphics is the overall visual of the game. Yeah. It's basically gonna tell me what game design is, and I already know what game design is. Mechanics represent how fun it is, or well it's designed, or how well it's designed. Stability refers to how bug-free and structurally sound the game is. And finally, hype is how anticipated it is in the community. Which I actually need to hype my game up. Well, I mean, I need to start posting things about my game that's... oh yeah, it's only prototype at the moment, don't get too excited. Okay. Different departments tend to give more of a certain stat, trying to maximize stats, but be careful of what decision you back. It might backfire gloriously. Okay. 5 weeks to launch. Okay, so just click on this, I'm guessing. In the shadows you see him, a kid. He is writing down your concept in his notebook. He intends to steal your brilliant ideas. This right here is an event that needs your help to get resolved. Different teams have different opinions on how to proceed. Which option would you back? Notice the different icons on the opinion. These indicate what stats in the project might get affected by choosing the opinion. The sword at the bottom indicates strong disagreement leading to combat. Okay. Right, so they're both gonna lead to combat. This one leads to mechanics, and this one leads to stability and mechanics. I can come up with a million more ideas. Let him steal. I pity him. Okay. Let's get that punk. No one steals from us. Yeah, let's... I mean, because a game... stability like, this is 2. This is gonna... I think it's pushing them up. So this one... art disagrees. Tech and... yeah, so the art department is now fighting me. So this is the art guy that's... okay, argue. Jeez, that was a... does he have... did he just put 3 shields on? Or is it just... anyway. Let me teach you something about life. Sometimes you gotta shut up and take a beating. Why, you ask? When you end a turn with unused action points, you can save them for later to come back stronger. Oh, what? You're making me do it? Okay, fine. Ah, this is tough. The enemy is using a lot of shields. Here, try using your ability for a super move. Abilities. Super move. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, die, you bastard. Oh, that's... oh. I'll put a shield on. Okay, well, now he's attacking. Ha, see, arguments are like game of rock, paper, scissors. Shield beats attack, abilities beat shield, and attack beats abilities. Choose your assets wisely. Haha, you see what I did there? I'm just gonna hit him because, I mean, he's nearly out. hit me once, and then I just hit him. This is what real game development is. We just beat the crap out of each other. Except nowadays, we're in COVID-19 type situation, so we can't do that. And yeah, it's great. Okay, so they do go up. Yeah, they do go up if it's things. Right. Law? You can keep a track of all the projects you have completed and discovered in it. Okay. Keep checking back from time to time to find out new things you have unlocked. Learn all the game dev lingo and terms in the manual. Oh, let's see if I know any of them. I know what a game jam is. Game jam is basically an event where you create... we said that at the start. I'm actually going to be... I'm going to be reviewing games from a game jam next week in a stream, so yeah. Oh, pixelated pictures. Oh, lovely. Okay, so, right. I'm interested to see what these are, because obviously, yeah, well, I know what game jam is, so I want to see if I actually know the other ones as well. A friend suggests we are a popular game art style with a while... Wait, what? A friend suggests we ape a popular game art style while another has come with an original idea for the art style. Okay. I know they're Indian, but I don't... Okay. This looks like a situation where we can avoid a fight. We don't always do that here. Okay, and that just puts up this. Convince everyone that an original art style would give us the edge in the jam. That's, yeah, I mean, that would be true. Convince everyone that aping an art style will save time. Aping? I feel like that's a word that I don't know. Do that. Design supported. 3 things went up. Okay. Ended up creating a unique look for the game. Oh, okay, so maybe things can, like, good things can happen, so multiple things go up. So what, crunch. Let's see what a crunch, I haven't read it. Well, normally a crunch is, wouldn't it be just like university or something like that, where you, like, crunch time, you crunch down the time and you just basically crunch out work? When the milestones are set, the team is far behind, the team keeps working to catch up. Useful in timely doses, cancerous if sustained. Yes, so basically I was kind of right, except I used a different terminology. Someone has created a procedural item and dungeon generator since we are making a roguelike. What's a procedural generator? Ask the guy with the most coding experience to come up with something. I mean, yeah. Design disagrees. God. We are outnumbered, but don't worry. Select attack and choose an opponent to attack them. Boom. What the... What, was that a computer? Did she just throw a computer at me? Let's end the turn to save some points for later. Sure. So she's got a shield. Check your abilities section, you unlocked the call backup ability. Okay. Now I have a flying person. Oh, wait, what? The opponent are attacking our positions. Let's move out of the way to avoid getting damaged. Oh! No, I just realized there was only one spot to move from, and it doesn't realize that I accidentally walked into the wrong place. Oopsies. That's the only safe spot. Yeah, fuck that one up. Okay. Everything went up though, so it doesn't necessarily matter if you lose, probably, I guess. I don't Roguelike. Let's see. Roguelike is... Oh, I actually don't... I'm not sure if I know the proper terminology of roguelike. I know the games it refers to... Kind of like a dungeon crawler type thing? Oh, that's interesting. It's interesting that I don't remember it. Roguelite is a sub-genre of role-playing games categorized by dungeon crawl through procedurally generated levels. Right, yeah, so I said a dungeon crawler. It's basically, it's a sub-genre of dungeon crawler type thing. Turn-based gameplay, yeah. Okay. Roguelite. I'd assume it's the same thing, but on a light. Not as much. Any of a genre of games that take certain elements from roguelikes, such as a procedural generated game content, but typically have more complex visuals and require less strategy to play. Okay, so yeah, okay, so it's basically a roguelike thing, but it's a lot less of it. Oh, it's close. I have to guess these things as a developer myself. Great, one of the guys responsible for the level design has been missing for the last 2 days. That sounds about right. Remove his name from the credits and cover up his work. It doesn't seem like he was doing much anyway. Okay, go to his place and call him. Keep texting him. I can do that, and that puts up both of those, or I can just put up that. Let's just do this one. Complete the game with a handicap. Okay, that might not be good. Let me... Credits! Well, credits would be... Well, it's things at the end of the fucking... I don't think I need to acknowledgement of people contribute. Yeah, everyone knows what credits are. That's not a game dev term, that's everything. That's any video type thing. Awesome. Your game is doing well. Yeah, I got... yeah, okay. Argument Dungeon. Looks like every other game in the genre. Thanks. The animations and transitions smooth. Okay, so these are probably just random things. Events 4 out of 396. I'm guessing events are probably the things that... Well, they're the stories. So if I have stories of my game dev days, I can probably put them in, which I do, and especially last year. Yeah, I've complained about it on live in front of like a dozen people. I could totally put it in a game. Okay, well done. Your game argument dungeon is very meta. Good luck with your game. You have learnt the basics of how this game works. Okay. Right. Realistic. Oh wait. So Act 1 is experience the life of a professional game developer. Act 2 is experience the life of an indie game developer. Realistic, I understand that, yes. Act 3 is experience the life of a veteran game developer. Okay, so let's go. Oh, you can also choose your characters. Nice, okay. Interesting. It has been years since you left college, working in smaller studios and etching out a living. Etching? You made it into one of the world's biggest game companies. That's the dream. Which is famous for its games and kind of infamous for the development practices. Oh, okay. EA? You have... No, it is... No, I don't know if that's the right one I'm messaging. You have been promoted to manager. Oh, okay. The execs assign you to a title that was in development. It's your job to take care of it and make sure it comes out on time. Good luck on your new role, which is the CEO. You'll need it. A few weeks later. Okay. People have just joined. This is GameDev Beatdown. I've just passed the tutorial. I'm basically 20 minutes into it. This is the game you will be working on. Doom and Bloom. Oh my god. Okay, I understand. I get that reference. What did you think? You'll get to choose the game you make when you're working for someone else? Ha! Fat chance. It's like it's Plants vs Zombies with plus Doom. Okay, develop. Okay, so thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed that. I did very much. It was an interesting game. I think I rather the stories of what happens throughout rather than the actual beatdown part, because the beatdown part, it just felt like slow in a way. I'd have to wait for the team and I just have to click and then click and then click. So I felt like that was just a little bit meh. It's a very interesting idea, but it just doesn't feel that fun in a way. Unless it got harder, probably that would make it a little bit more fun. The story is interesting. It would be interesting if I can actually put in my own stories from game development. But I've played through quite a few stories, so I'd need to... Yeah, I don't know, but I'll probably try and get in touch with developers. Or if you're watching this, get in touch with me. Which you hopefully should be, because I'm giving you guys advice. The art style, I love it. Yeah, I love the look of the game. I love the way it flows through the game development process. I think the only thing I didn't necessarily like was the beatdown part, but I think that might have just been because it was too easy. But that will probably get harder as I go along, stuff like that. But yeah, I really liked it. I really liked everything about it. It's just that one thing, and yeah. But that's basically my first look review. That was me playing an hour of the game, so yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.